My name's Luke Green. I'm from Hammonds Plains, Nova Scotia, and I've just recently got invited to the NHL Combine on May 29th. This year, myself personally, it was more of a learning year, and I worked a lot of my two-way game, playing on both sides of the puck, but still contributing offensively. And it was definitely a successful season for the team and myself, and a lot of highly touted players and a lot of early draft picks that I learned from. And all the individuals on our St. John team definitely helped the team's success and did bring us all the way to the Final Four in the Q. But with the NHL Combine coming up in the draft, I had to switch gears pretty quick, and ever since the season ended, I came in here to Pro Edge and trained just about every day, just focusing on exercises that'll help me in the Combine tests. And so it's just a lot of test-specific stuff with my trainer, Pat Busby, and just a lot of work's been put in, and the Combine's in the upcoming week, so it's really exciting.
Last summer I was lucky enough to have Luke and Matt come into the gym. They did their whole off season here with us, and we spent a good 3 or 4 months working on a lot of speed, agility, strength, so they were actually gaining quite a bit of size while they were actually getting faster and stronger at the same time. They both ended up having a really good season in St. John, so I was lucky enough that they came back again this summer. Luke didn't have a ton of time to get a lot of rest before starting the training for the Combine and the rest of the season, because just the way it worked out, he's got he's got a very busy off season here, and it's not like a traditional off season where we can really take a certain amount of rest and then come back into the gym prepared, refreshed, and take a full 3 months of training before going into the season again. He has to be peaking at the end of May, but then he also has to be peaking for camp at the end of August. He's working pretty hard right away and just about every day.
This is definitely a different summer from last summer. Last summer was just more of getting ready for my draft year, and more of a summer that I was done more around home, and I wasn't leaving the province as much. But this summer with the Combine, the draft, I'll be traveling a lot, and for whatever team hopefully takes me, it could be rookie camp and a lot of different things that come with that. It's going to happen, and I'm definitely excited for it.
I don't think Luke's going to have any problem with any one of these events at the Combine. Luke's he's so well-rounded that it's very difficult for somebody to be very powerful but have the endurance that Luke has. So that's what makes him such a special athlete, is that he's explosive, but he's also very technical. His cardiovascular endurance is amazing, and that's what these tests are really going to show. They're going to be looking for, okay, which guys are powerful, which guys have the endurance, and typically some guys are falling more towards one side or the other side, but in Luke's case, he's very well-rounded. We're not just looking at speed, we're not just looking at strength, we're not just looking at his cardiovascular endurance. It's everything: flexibility, movement, and then of course the mental side of things, for him to be able to perform 100% when he gets there and not have to think anything about it, and just be able to get in the moment and perform 100%.
The last few weeks I've definitely been pushing my limits and going as hard as I can, but also eating healthy and getting enough rest, which is really important when I'm training this long and for this many days in a row. And I'm just making sure I'm healthy and I'm peaking for the Combine in Buffalo.
We've really been focusing on specific exercises and specific events from what we've received from the NHL for the Combine testing. So for him, it's been a combination of actually practicing those specific tests in the Combine to other exercises that will assist him in getting better and performing better on those tests. Sometimes as strength coaches, we try to do too much. I think when you have an athlete as special as Luke that has athleticism off the charts, I think you just have to kind of let his athleticism shine through, and then I'm just kind of directing him in making subtle changes when needed. Sometimes it's just about a few small corrections, but I think the Combine is going to be a great opportunity for a lot of people just to see how strong and powerful and overall athletic Luke is as an athlete. I think it'll open some eyes when he gets there, and on paper a lot of these results are gonna show just how good of an athlete he is and how much preparation and hard work he's put into it.
The main goal is just to place high in all the tests of the Combine, and I'm confident and I feel ready to go, and I trust that everything I've been doing is the right stuff. And it's been a lot of work over the last few weeks, and I definitely know now that I'm 100% ready mentally and physically for all the tests that await me at the Combine.